Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Umineko. Yeah, so, previous episode is still not up on YouTube, but... yeah, let's just go and continue the episodes. Also, I just thought, had a little thought about this whole theme about Umineko that's going on right now with without love you cannot see it. Basically, actually, I didn't thought about this when I was doing the episode 1 theory, which I will post somewhere on weekend probably. But essentially, I will add it to this theory because I didn't thought about this, but it makes sense in the case which I did. Because stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you yet, but it makes sense. If I add this element of without love you cannot see it, it makes sense in terms of episode 1 as well. So I wonder. Yeah, anyway, let's go to the episode. Let's not think too much for now. Let's wait for a little bit more clues, and I will have to sit down and see for everything what's happened last time, and in the previous episodes I will read the LP archive, and yeah, let us go. I just talk too much. I'm doing this intro too long. I enjoy this story. Also, apparently, average people, when they reading first time Umineko and they're not very deeply analyzing previous episodes and everything, they're able to solve Umineko in around episode 6 or 7, something around these areas. That's what I heard. So I feel actually pretty good about my theory about episode 1 and what I think about episode 2 as well, because I have my first thoughts about episode 2 as well right now. But yeah, I feel pretty okay. Anyway, let's just go to the episode and let's see how it's going to wrap up. 2 days. Yep. So she can be outside of 4th and 5th October then. Cannot influence future, but she can influence the past, I guess. She just cannot influence the outcome. Yeah, pretty much. They cannot basically destroy you because you exist in the future, basically. It's just set in stone. And in terms of if we go into magic theory that it actually exists, then yeah, if you mess something up and just do something that she die early, then yeah, she will not exist later on, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, you told us that. And that's why we are going to check the board from different perspectives. Okay.
ケンタウルスの太陽がすでになくなっているとしても、地球人は4年半の間、その事実を知覚できない。
I will so have to take notes from this. This is another talk similar to Brown Tubes from episode 3, which sounds very important. On stream we did, which sadly is dead and I cannot revive it. Oh my god, YouTube, what the fuck you did? I'm so annoyed by this. I got pretty good idea how to use brown tube theory, and I will try to use it for episode 2 and episode 3 theories. And this feels like it might be something similar. It might be important to have in mind and have notes out of this.
光より早く知覚する手段は存在しないのだから。
When we learn that the sun in Centaurus has exploded, we Earth people will paint over our history of 4.5 years ago, 4 years ago with a new truth. So, let's just translate it. When we learn that the murder in Rokkenjima has happened, we people outside of Rokkenjima, we have 4.5 years ago with a new truth. Can I translate it like that? We'll revise history with a new fact that it exploded 4.5 years ago. This is... Hey, this is good. Revise history with a new fact. It's exploded 4.5 years ago. However, for the 4.5 year period until we learn that, despite the fact that it has already died, the mistaken truth the son of Centaurus still exists will be able to exist as truth. Okay, this oh my god, I will have so many things to think about in the episode 4. So basically, until we learn that the thing died, the star exploded, until it's like disappeared from the sky, then we think it's still there. And we think it's truth. And that makes total sense. And they kinda mentioned this in the previous episode too. So, is that possible that this whole accident, or the murder, or whatever happened on Rokkenjima, happened in different time, not in 2 days? The truth of the future wins against the truth of the past.
そうよ。
Truth of future wins against the truth of the past. Yeah, I was wondering, like, because if Rokkenjima truth, the murder, happened in like span of 2 days, right? But when was it discovered actually? Was it? It was like a next day or something, right? When the boat arrived, I assume, and the bodies were missing. There were only body parts. Also, no one found the murder weapon, but I still think like murder weapon can be just anywhere on like Rokkenjima, so I don't feel like not finding a murder weapon is relevant in this case. It can be literally anywhere on Rokkenjima, and it can be in the like ocean already. I don't think anyone can find a murder weapon if that was a murder. If that was accident, then what kind of accident that was? But when the police arrived, when they established the truth in the future.
もともとロッケン島の事故はただそれだけならば、エヴァおばさんと後ろ宮家の財産をめぐる陰謀疑惑でしかなかった。
Pretty much, yeah.
しかしそれが後年オカルトによって脚色され、陰謀は魔女伝説として塗り替えられる。
Okay. Even though it was clambered over as a conspiracy at the time of the crime. Later on, strange occult theories which claimed that it was the work of witch ran rampant and began to paint over the truth of October 5, 1986. The conspiracy theories will probably be forgotten over time. And only the more bizarre, impressive witch theory will continue to remain a superstition, eventually covering up the conspiracies.
そう、恒星爆発の光が地球に届くまでの間の虚偽の真実が陰謀説という人間説だったかのよう。
False truth as before light from the exploding star reaches Earth. So basically everything we see in the game in the span of these 2 days is a conspiracy theory. And everything that we learn after this, like when we investigate this whole scene, the accident scene, the crime scene, the Rokkenjima, after the fact what happened, that will reveal the truth. Or at least we'll cover what we thought before.
数年後に漂着した手紙入りのワインボトル、メッセージボトルがそれをオカルト説という魔女説に遡って塗り替え始めた。
Okay.
そうよ。
A bottle with letter in it that drifted ashore several years later. A message bottle that over the theory and made things. Are they referencing the bottle and the message that we saw in the end of episode 1? It was several years until they got that? Am I like remembering wrong? I will have to check the ending screen for episode 1. I didn't check that. Yes, my theory of episode 1 don't include the end screen. I feel like this is something that will be important more for like probably in conclusion together with episode 2 or with Umineko in general. Okay, when they found the message in the bottle in the episode 1, if that was specified, let me know in the comments. Unless this is this.
魔女なんて1986年の時点では存在しなかった。その数年後にメッセージボトルによって私たち未来の人間に観測されたから魔女がロッケン島を支配した。
Yes, so it was like several years. So they're thinking about the bottle that Maria sent. So it was several years when people didn't believe in witch on Rokkenjima, and then after this, after several years, it just like came out to be the truth, the new truth.
1986年の時点でも魔女は存在できた。
Yes, it certainly could. Like, we cannot disapprove it.
無限に存在できるあまたの可能性の中の一つとしてね。確かに観測されたら消えてしまう。猫箱の中に縮こまってね。だからメッセージボトルは悪質なのよ。魔女は箱の外に出ようとした。
Try to get out of the box. So, is the box the Rokkenjima? So someone tried to go show itself and go away from Rokkenjima, maybe.
自らを観測させて魔女説以外の可能性を淘汰した。つまり自らを否定できないように魔女説以外のすべての可能性を否定したということ。
Also, yeah, I didn't like really talked about that before, I guess. I think I only was wondering why. Like, why Beatrice was supposed to be like contained on Rokkenjima, you know? Like Kinzo made this like shrine, the mirror containing her power and everything. Like, why restricting her? Why he didn't want her to leave the Rokkenjima?
なんてこと。
I mean, yeah, he loved her and stuff, but...
つまりベアトリーチェは悪魔の証明を正攻法で成し遂げたのよ。そしてそれは初めから魔女の計画に組み込まれていた。
メッセージボトルは1986年より未来に観測される情報ね。
Message bot is information observed in the future after 86. So you're telling me that... Yeah, like I was wondering when this message was written, right? I mentioned it like few episodes ago, I think. Or it was on the stream, I don't remember now. But I mentioned like, when did Maria written that letter actually? Like, if everyone was supposed to go missing or die at the end of episode, then when did she had time to read this? Like, write this? She was alive at this point, and she said that in this letter that if you read this, then I'm probably already dead. So she knew what's happening. It cannot be observed by Beatrice or the Butler. Because they are in 86. Because she's from the future.
本当はメッセージボトルのことなんて調べたくなかった。
Oh my god, okay, this is kind of forcing me to actually go back to episode 1 ending and literally analyze the letter once again.
だってそれを読むことは魔女の言い分を聞くのに同じ。
So I guess after my theory about episode 1, we'll do theory about the message in the bottle. Already got to be listening to the witch say.
魔女説なんて妄言を無視している私には時間の無駄でしかないと思ってた。でも、おこのぎさんに言われたわ。片方の目だけじゃ物事を立体的に見られないって。
Yeah, that's why we battle you looking on like multiple directions now.
魔女否定の視点と同時に魔女肯定の視点も必要ということ。
She literally said what I was like wondering in the like very beginning of the episode 4. You remember that tip menu for NG? Wait, where is it? I was like literally talking about that. There. Witches can be failed if they are not understood. Witches can be failed even if they are understood. To understand witches and yet deny them. So basically you have to deny witches and believe that they actually exist. Literally the same thing that Tipman is saying. Yeah, so I was right about thinking that I should not deny magic entirely, and I should think about this like, it might have happened, and then go to the conclusions out of this, because if I try to deny magic without accepting the magic, then what's the point of denying, basically? You cannot deny something that's not exist, right? If you believe that something exists, then you can deny it. Does that make sense?
視点の数は分母に同じ。視点の数が1では分子である謎はわずかほども減らない。しかし視点の数が増えれば増えるほど謎は割り算されていく。
分かってるわ。
No, your number of weapons increases the more mystery begins to be divided. Don't make me to review my episode 1 theory. I'm begging you, no. No. I'm not going to go through this again. I will present my theory as it is, and I will work my way from this point, okay? You will see if I'm like right on some stuff or not. Apparently I am right on some stuff in this one. And it will be my baseline basically for everything else. Because the wrong things I have in the theory, I will probably figure it out later on when I'm going to start going up in the episode 2 and episode 3 thinking about red truths and everything. And I will just like delete some stuff that's wrong and adding some other pieces, so we'll work it out, But this is only episode 4. Episode 4 should give me some clues, as I understand, so... well, it's already giving me a lot of clues, so... yeah. I think we are good. I think we're good.
事件の数年後、近隣の島に流れ着いたメッセージボトル。それは神塚の手に渡った。アポイントは一応取ってあるの。
Okay. I was able to hear Aunt Eva saying from Onkonogi-san. Next up is the witch say. Why don't I listen to Beatrice's say? What's the say? Is it the say about love? Without love you cannot see it. Wow, we are having actually the clock. We are not even on Rokkenjima. Okay, and we are back to the first day of 86! Hello, Umineko once again! Oh, we have confirmation. Okay, we have confirmation about how much time Kinzo have left. I was wondering about this. I didn't remember if we had this information or not. It was important for one of my theories I had. But I didn't end up using it because I didn't know. I will just like put it on, okay? 3 months left, Kinzo. Just in case, just so I remember that. Also, if you have 3 months left to live, and this is actually true, that means the message in the bottle that was found several years later means that Kinzo is already dead at the point when the message is found. Don't know if that's important yet? Maybe? Also, I may still be wrong about how long time it took to find the letter. Let me know in the comments, because this is a thing that I just need a confirmation, like, is this like this several years, or it was like said it was found like few days later or something. Never mind, okay. I'm dying again inside. I should really like talk less during the episodes. The pain. Thank you, Eva, for destroying my thought process in the next sentence. Once again. God damn it. Also, I will give you a hint about my theory about episode 1. Nanjo is the alibi boy.
年を越せるかも怪しいってことになってる親父殿は今も生き健康でオカルト研究に没頭されてるというわけだ。それでも余命3ヶ月ってわけかい、先生。ですから金蔵さんの敬愛する親父殿がまだお元気でおられるなら素晴らしいことじゃないか。親孝行なお前たちは
Also about that saying that without love you cannot see it, it's kind of weird for me as well, because if it means that you cannot see the truth without love, then why Butler cannot see it? He loves his family, right? Unless we are talking about love to someone specific. Maybe we are talking about love to Beatrice? I mean, Beatrice is like acting in a way that she wants attention. She's like, yeah, she's twisted and evil, I would say, because yeah, she tricked us and everything. But she still have these vibes, like her behavior towards Butler, that she wants him to like acknowledge her in more than just a witch, you know? So maybe that's what I mean?
なので会ってもらえないので納得がいかないと。
Oh, and none of these guys is loving Kinzo, of course. They just want his money. Well, Natsuhi might love him, I guess. As a father. Well, foster father, but still.
日も沈まぬうちから遺産分配の川残用を始める皆さんのことを思えば、お父様の会いたくないという気持ちも分かろうというものです。
それは誤解よ、夏日姉さん。ただ私たちは
親父とて不死身じゃねえ。いつかは死ぬさ。
Yep, like everyone.
死ねと言ってるんじゃない。いつかは死ぬと言ってるだけさ。それに備えての話し合いだってだけの話じゃねえか。
それが不敬だと言っているのです。
よしなさい。また君の頭痛に触る。
Cast of Natsuhi, who had risen from her chair in agitation to sit down. Trying to smooth over the atmosphere, which had suddenly become filled with suspicion. Okay, I'm paying more attention to the backgrounds these days. I just realized that this painting have like a river here. Do we have like tips already here? No. Tipmani about Epitaph talked about river, right? I think, or was it shore? It was shore, right? No, it was river. It was river with sweet fish or something. And we have a painting here. I wonder if this is like a clue. Yeah, I know. You told me to not pay attention to backgrounds, like they're just backgrounds and reused. But I have fun with this, so yeah, deal with me. Trying to smooth over the atmosphere, which had suddenly become filled with suspicion, Hideyoshi put on a forced smile and motioned for everyone to calm down.
夏日さん、誤解せんといてや。立つ鳥後を濁さずっちゅうことわざがあるやろ。これはその見送る側の話や。やがては必ず旅立つお父さんをきれいに見送るための相談なんやで。
さすが秀吉さんだ。同じ話をするにしても実に知性的だ。
そうよ。兄さんと違ってね。
Okay.
よせやい。話が進まねえ。それでだな、兄貴。俺たちは遺産の話云々は抜きにしてもだ。たとえ親父に殴られても構わねえ。早い話が親父に直接会って挨拶がしてんだ。
Okay, this is different already from the episode 2 and like 3 and 1. The only one who wanted to go to Kinzo so far was Natsuhi, and it was like after the accident, I think. After like first Twilight or something.
親父が嫌だと言ってもだ。 書斎に閉じこもってるなら源氏さんに鍵を借りてでもな。な、ローゼ。
まあ無理やりってわけじゃないけれど。
Sure. I mean, why do they like... They're behaving like they would need any kind of... like they would need approval from Kraus. They don't need approval from him for this. I mean, yeah, he's like the first in line, basically. He's the oldest sibling, but come on.
だってかなり長い間私たちはお父様にご挨拶していない。余命わずかだというならもう二度と会えなくなる可能性だってある。今日がお父様と言葉が交わせるかもしれない最後の機会だし。
そうそう、ローザの言う通りよ。
Wow, I love Eva. God damn it. The smile that Eva is doing together with her voice acting, this is amazing.
余命3ヶ月ってことはいつ亡くなってもおかしくないってことなのよ。それなのに私たちに最後のお話をする権利さえないというの？それはいくらなんでもあんまりな話じゃないのかしら？あなたたちのしたい話というのが本当に挨拶ならお父様も喜んでお会いになられるでしょう。しかしお父様は皆さんがどのような不敬な話に及んでいるかすでに聞き及んでおいでです。
Okay. So they asked for approval of father, basically, of Kinzo, not Kraus. I just got bamboozled.
会いたい気持ちになるわけがない。お父様がお会いになられないのは他でもない皆さん自身のせいではありませんか？
まったくだな。どうして親父殿がお前たちの顔を見るのも嫌か。自分の胸に手を当てずともわかるのではないか、ね。
Savage.
親父殿は諸君らの逼迫している経済状況もすべてお見通しだ。
それ何の話よ。兄さんが何の話をしてるのかさっぱりだわ。
Okay, so here's the beginning of the talk that we had in the episode 1, basically.
私が諸君らの内情を知らないとでも思っているのか。
Even the rest realized that he had seen through to the current lack of funds. Kraus, you are in a similar situation, basically, if I remember correctly. And alternating between bluffing and returning to the point at hand and arguing back. They repeatedly pressed Kraus to tell them to meet with Kinzo. The sweet smell of the black tea Rosa had gone out of their way to buy and had completely wasted. The only thing she was glad about now was that the children weren't here for this. The fact that they'd gone to play at the beach right after lunch had been their only salvation. Eva made as though to tackle Kraus, and Hideyoshi and Kirie got in between them, trying to calm both sides. Then Kirie took a deep breath and spoke.
ごめんなさいね、クラウス兄さん。部外者だけれど、一言いいかしら。
Okay.
提案があるの。
なんだね、キリエさん。
まず、うちの人も含めてなんだけれど、私たちは長年、お父さんと一緒に暮らして、そのお世話をしてきたクラウス兄さんの苦労を、あまりにも軽んじているわ。そうでしょ？
そりゃまあ、俺たちは外に出て気楽でいいが、何十年もおもりをしてきた兄貴は、そりゃ苦労はしたろうね。
True, I didn't thought about this actually.
それは認めるが、それが何だってんだ、キリエ。
私たちは、クラウス兄さんがお父さんの世話人であることを
Yeah.
認めざるを得ないのよ。
Wow, I didn't thought about this actually. Okay.
だってそうでしょ？私たちはお父さんをずっと恐れてきて、 その世話をクラウス兄さんに押し付けてきたわ。そ
Okay.
の苦労は誰もが認めるはずですよね、エヴァ姉さん。
だからそれが何？兄さんがお父様の世話に？あんた、部外者のくせに勝手なこと決めないでよ。
Wow, Eva being Eva again. I love it.
まあ、キリエさん、あんた何の話をしてるんだ？
キリエ、続けてくれ。
私たちはクラウス兄さんと夏日姉さんにもっと感謝すべきなのよ。
Okay.
いつもお父さんの世話をしてくれてありがとうって。私たちにその感謝の気持ちがないからこんな不毛なすれ違いになるの。そうでしょ、クラウス兄さん。
ほう、これは驚いたね。実の兄弟たちにも顧みられなかった私たちの苦労が、まさかキリエさんに理解してもらえるとは思わなかったよ。
後宮家当主跡継ぎとして当然の務めです。そうね、当主跡継ぎとしての責任よね。お父様を世話しているからこそ当主跡継ぎとして私たちは認めざるを得ない。
Acknowledge as a successor. Yeah, pretty much. We all know that he's like next in line.
あんた、
Yeah, Eva is not happy about that. We know this.
何を勝手に話を進めてんのよ。あんた部外者の分際で。
待て、姉貴。そうだな。キリエの言う通りだ。親父の世話をしているからこそ、兄貴は跡継ぎなんだ。お前の言う通りだ。
Yeah, we cannot decline that. Rosa noticed, and then Eva did. Eva, barking the manner towards Kyrie for advancing the discussion on her own, disappeared in flash. And she instead stared at Kraus and Natsuki. Natsuki could understand that sudden change and was slightly flustered.
クラウス兄さん、ほんのいくつかの条件さえ飲んでくれれば私たちはお父さんが亡くなるまで二度と会わせろとは言わないわ。もちろん死に目に合わせろとも言わない。
Okay.
なんならお葬式にさえ欠席してもいいわ。
Wow, okay.
ほう、何の話やら。だが、一応は聞こうじゃないか。その条件を言ってみたまえ。
一つ、当主跡継ぎとは現当主後宮金蔵の世話人を指す。
Oh my god, I will have to take another notes. We just get like new set of rules to this game. Fuck. The 10th successor of the head should be referred to the caretaker of the current head, Ushiromiya Kinzo. Okay, I can assume as well at this point that as Kraus and Natsuki are caretakers, sure. But Nanjo is a caretaker as well. He like checking his health all the time and caring about him. Same with Genji. Genji is his like close friend, the most dedicated servant, and he's basically probably even more of a caretaker than Kraus, because he actually like is around Kinzo all the time.
それから？
一つ、世話人の責務は後宮金蔵の終生の世話をすること。
Look after Kinzo for the rest of his life. Okay. This is getting interesting. Also, this is like normal actually, I guess. That just means you cannot That just means if you stop caring about Kinzo during his lifetime, that automatically means you are not a caretaker. That means you are not a successor to the family, basically.
早い話が最後を見とるまでが仕事ってことね。
Yes. So if you don't take care of him until his final moments, that means you are not basically a caretaker, so you are not the successor.
クラウス兄さんには元よりその覚悟はあるから問題はない。
当然だ。そこまでの条件には何の依存もないね。元より私が実行していることだ。
一つ、世話人が万一その監督責任を怠った場合、世話人の権利は剥奪される。
Yep, that's exactly what I said. If he stops, then he's not a caretaker and he's not a successor. That makes total sense. With that sentence, all slack disappeared from Krau's face. Is neglectful in his responsibilities as supervision. So not only like neglectful, what? How much neglectful do we mean? Like not caring about his founds? Maybe? Or using founds too much, like he's doing? Because he have problem with money because he just spent it all or something, I remember. So is that like being neglect towards Kinzo? Natsuki alone was still having trouble figuring out what it meant.
ほう。世話人の監督責任とはどんなものかね。
Yeah, we need to like establish this too.
お父さんが寿命の限りを健やかに過ごせるよう監督するということよ。
Supervision that father can live the rest of his life in the best possible health. Okay, so that means like arranging doctors, food, and in general just taking care of him, yeah.
もっと詳細に言うわ。お父さんが自然死以外の理由で死亡した場合、世話人の権利は剥奪され、当主跡継ぎの権利を失う。
Okay. This is actually big. So that means if Kinzo is lost or die, that means Kraus is basically no longer successor. Kiria, this is very specific. Do you want me to suspect you of trying to pull something off?
その際の当主跡継ぎには次の序列であるエバネーサを選ぶこと。
Yeah.
なんですって？
But that's also Jessica, right?
そんなよまいごと、よくもシャーシャーと。
ほうほう。これは世話人は責任重大だ。しかし人の死因はあまたある。
Oh, he's already trying to cover himself up. So yeah, just in case, maybe like if Kraus would try to finish off the Kinzo, because right at this point, this is a disadvantage for Kraus and advantage for everyone else in this conflict. If Kraus tried to do something to Kinzo and he will die, like being poisoned or whatever, then he's basically losing his position.
例えば老衰した老人が食事を喉に詰まらせて亡くなることもあるだろう。
Yeah.
本来ならそれもまた抗義の意味での老死となるに違いない。しかしその論法でいくとこれは自己死になる。
Yep.
私は監督責任を負わされることに。
Yeah, because you didn't saw that he's choking, basically.
これは私にとって不当に不利な話だ。
そ そんなへりくつをつけるつもりは毛頭ないの。私が想定しているのは、世話人がしっかり世話をして見張っていれば未然に防げた程度のレベル。
But that's exactly what you could like prevent.
食事を口に運ぶところまでは世話人の仕事でしょうけれど、飲み込むことに関してはさすがに責任外。
Okay, that makes sense. But still, he can like save him, right? If you start to choke on food, then he can like just help him to just like take it out, basically.
クラウス兄さんのケースでは、私は全く問題にしないわ。
ほう。
So I feel like, yeah, Kiria is not entirely sincere here.
ならば、キリエさんが想定する世話人が過失を問われるケースとはどのようなものなのか。
例えば、失踪よ。
If he disappeared. Yep, like I said, missing or dead.
ほう。
お父さんは今はお心もしっかりしているようだけれど、いつまともな思考や判断力が失われたって不思議じゃない。
True.
目を離した隙に徘徊して何か事故を起こしたり、あるいはふらりと森に迷い込んでそのまま行方不明になってしまうこともあるかもしれないわ。こういうケースは明らかに世話人の責任じゃないかしら。 お父様はお心も健康でいらっしゃいます。
Outside of being interested in occult witches, like dark magic symbols and stuff, yeah, he's perfectly fine.
ユニコと書いてなんてこと。お父さんがある日突然森の中に入っていくのを見た。
To Guadoria.
後を追ったけれど姿が見えない。警察も呼んで探したけれど、その後7年間探しても見つからなくて失踪宣告。
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, hold on a second, wait, what? Wait, what? Father going to forest, I chased him but I couldn't find him. I called the police and searched, but... What? Is she making up the story, or this is the story of her family, like Sakurato? Or the family that we saw?
それをもって死亡扱いというのは認められないって言いたいの。
Oh, this is just a made-up story. Okay, I was like freaking out, like what the fuck is going on? Okay. Once again, Umineko destroyed my thought process, but also calmed me down.
お父さんが亡くなられた際には必ず検視を行い、常識の範囲内で想定される一般的な老死であることを確認すること。それ以外のあらゆる理由によっての死は世話人の責任とすること。ね。
Easy.
今日までクラウス兄さんがご苦労なされてきたことの範囲内。おかしな条件でも何でもないでしょ。
バカにしています。屈辱的です。なぜ主人がこのような恥ずかしめを受けるようなルールを強要されなければならないのか、理解に苦しみます。
私、実は去年から疑ってるわ。
Like he might probably poisoning him a little bit, so his like health getting worse and worse.
いいえ、多分ここにいるみんなもそう。
That's going to piss off Natsuhi so much.
エヴァ姉さんも、秀吉兄さんも、ルドルフさんも、ローザさんも、みんなずっと疑ってるけど、あまりに恐れ多い想像で口にしなかっただけ。
なるほど。お前たちはこう言いたいのかね。
Just don't tell me I will have to like bring this theory into my episode 1 thoughts. I will probably have to, but I will do this later. I'm not going to change my episode 1 theory for now. I will just change it later.
親父殿はもうすでに死んでいて、私がそれを隠しているのだと
Yeah, that is like entirely possible, you know. Like no one see Kinzo basically.
そうなんだ。
Like he cannot speak with anyone and no one from the family sees him. In the episode 1 and episode 2 he also was like absent, no one talked with him, only Kraus was able to talk him through the door. Yeah, now I think about this, no one ever saw Kinzo. He was missing in the episode 2. And then he was found dead. But the body was too fresh to be dead already, like, before, so maybe it happened, like, in the meantime. Well. But yeah, that makes sense.
これは前回のゲームの最後の謎を解く鍵として考えた。俺の
Yeah,
一つ
okay.
仮説なんだ。
前回最後の南條先生を殺したのは誰かという謎のこと。
The very last bit of the mystery, who killed Dr. Nanjo?
そうだ。確かに魔女は赤で宣言したさ。
Yeah, I did not analyze this yet. So maybe I will get some piece of information now that I will use in my future theories and my analysis of Red Truths.
18
Let's
人
see.
全員の名前を挙げて生死を宣言し、それ以上の人間は存在しないと言い切ってみせた。
Yes, that's true. Okay, I will talk a little bit about this actually, this Red Truth. I will just like make a random thought. The Red Truth can be said only if the truth is already established, basically. So they are all dead at the time when Ivatris was saying this all Red Truth, it was all truth. But at the time, what if some of this wasn't true before? I mean, that makes perfect sense, right? Like, she said Nanjo is dead, but Nanjo was alive before. So the Red Truth in this case is not working back. So that means anyone who's dead in the Red Truth could be alive at the point when Nanjo died. And could die later. Could Nanjo somehow like... Okay, what if someone... What if the culprit of episode 3 was alive? Was like faking death or something in the like one of the previous things? Just like in episode 1, people were faking deaths. And I will just make this on weekends, so yeah, wait for that. But what if the culprit was alive? And Ivatris said that the culprit showed up like in front of Nanjo and killed him. But we heard that Nanjo was like screaming and there was like the action and stuff, right? So what if Nanjo was able to like injure the culprit maybe? Somehow? Maybe the like culprit then died? Like by blood loss or something? I don't think she like established that every single death was the murder case, right? There could be accidents in between. And the thing about like dying later was also the thing that we had in the first Twilight of the closed rooms when Butler thought that there could be a trap or something and culprit just like killed everyone and stuff, then he like died by accident later on. That's what Butler thought in the episode. It was episode 3. Yeah, episode 3, the first Twilight. So what if something similar happened at the end? That's entirely possible, right? Do I make any sense? Probably I do. Maybe. I don't know. I will need to analyze this. But not now.
だがこの仮説ならその感激を縫える。
なるほど。その2つを矛盾させない回答の一つというわけね。なるほど。
俺の言ってる意味がわかる。お前なかなか察しがいいじゃねえか。
She's your sister after all.
説明が省けて助かるぜ。
この島に19人目は存在しない。
Yes. We have that in red.
にもかかわらず、未知の新人物 X が混じりうるからくり。
Yes.
つまり、18名全員の名前と在当者18人が一致しなければいい。
Hold on a second. Wait, what? That's new. Names of all 18 people don't necessarily correspond to the 18 people on the island. Wait, were you like joking with me? Like, I was talking. I don't know if I was talking about this on stream or on the episode or on Discord. One of these three. I was talking about how we don't know what's the canon's name, right? Like his true name. And then you were like making like joke or something that if that's the case, then we could think like anyone else who's like called, for example, Sayo, and like say that Sayo is dead. Yeah, Sayo is dead, like in the country next to Japan. Don't tell me that you wasn't joking and that was like actual thing and you just tricked me to thinking that it's a joke. Is this actually possible to stretch it like this? Oh my god. But yeah, she never said in red 18 people. She said like 18 people are on the island. But she never said the 18 people on island are, and then the names. I don't think that ever happened. She only said there's 18 people, and then she said like these people are dead. She never said that 18 people on island are these people.
そういうことさ。魔女は赤で18人の名前を次々に挙げ、生死を宣言した。
Oh my god, this is going. Oh, I will have to Okay, I'm already starting to making changes to episode 1 in my head.
さらにその上、島には18人を超える人間はいないとも宣言したわけだ。ここには一つの錯覚があった。
It wasn't guaranteed that the 18 names of people equals the 18 peoples on the island. Exactly! That's just what I said. Just what I said just like before this.
18人の名前をすべて挙げて、その生死を宣言するとき、犯人 X の名を伏せ、代わりにこの島にいない人間の名前を混ぜる。
And instead mix in someone who wasn't on the island. God damn it! But wait, that means like... Yeah, okay, makes sense.
そうすれば犯人は島にいるにもかかわらず、18人の生死リストからは逃れることができる。
So it must be someone who she mentioned just the name that the same, or we actually have to suspect Shannon or Canon because they're the only two people we know about that have different name. They have the orphanage names and the true names. You can basically say that Shannon is dead. Like I said, I was talking about this like... I didn't know how to explain this. I was talking about this on stream. Like, Shannon and Canon, these are the names of the furniture basically. So if she says that the Canon is dead, or Shannon is dead, that means like the servant, the furniture, the personality of Shannon basically, I would say. Like, the part of Shannon is dead. Not entirely like a person, you know? That doesn't make sense? Should I suspect Canon and Shannon as being the main suspect now?
混ぜられた人物は該当しないのだから該当者の足し算には加わらない。
Without love, it cannot be seen. Canon have big troubles of finding love. Shannon don't have that problem. I mean, she had problems. She got help from Beatrice though. Okay, I'm getting crazy at this point. I need to like... I cannot think about theories during the episode. It takes too much time, and it requires to go back and check stuff. No, I don't think I will able to do like any meaningful theory during the episode. I will have to think about this and make a note and draw it in paint again. Was mixed in? So hidden counters.
よって在当者18人の人数の中に加わりながらも名前が登場しないことが可能。2つの赤字宣言はそれぞれが単独なんだからこの仮説は矛盾しないんだ。
その犯人の名をごまかすために使う人物名にはいくつかの条件があるわ。
Must satisfy several conditions.
まず
Yeah.
在当していないにもかかわらず、私たちが在当していると信じている人物。
Isn't on the island. There's got to be someone we think is on the island. This thing is... Wait. Kinzo? But they said Kinzo is dead. It's on the island. There's got to be someone who think is on the island.
そうでなくては騙せない。そして、その人物は死んでいることが好ましい。
Best if this person happens to be dead. Wait. Big and huge stretch here? Like, big stretch? I don't think that's true. This makes no sense. Maria's father? I mean, we don't know if he's alive or dead, right? All we know is that her father is in Golden Land. She said that in the episode 3. Father identity is unknown. Her father had the same name as someone who we know? That's true.
あの時点での謎は18人全員が犯行不能であることに立脚しているのだから。
But this is a big stretch outside of like thinking about dead people, because the dead can still fake death, right? With the help. Like, for example, Nanjo can be in it, and he can, like, help, basically, faking stuff. So anyone who dies in the first Twilight can be actually a culprit, for example. Not necessary, but it's possible.
ああ、そうさ。そしてその人物がまさにじい様なんだ。
Yeah, I was like, I mentioned the Kinzo at first, but I don't know. I mean, I guess, yeah. If he's dead, they're like hiding it, then yeah, he's dead. And the red truth that Kinzo is dead is actually... Wait, but Kinzo is dead, so we need someone... Okay. I will think about this later. I swear I will have to think about this later. I will have to like reread this. My brain is just going all over the place at this point. I need to focus.
実は部屋に閉じこもってて誰にも会わないと言っていることになっているが
Yes, but he was actually dead.
じい様はすでに死んでいてクラウスおじさんがそれを生きてると嘘をついてる可能性があるってことなんだ
That's right. Grandfather was close up in his room the whole time and no one saw his face. So yeah, like in any game. There are like few people who saw. Nanjo and Genji, Shannon and Kanon. These are the people who saw Kinzo actually. So it's entirely possible these 4 people are in this. Did I mention Kraus? Probably. Did Natsuki saw Kinzo? I don't think so. Maybe he was already dead. And Uncle Kraus and the others were conspiring together, trying to trick everyone.
金蔵が死ねば遺産分配が発生する。しかし金蔵が死ななければ、いえ、金蔵が死んでもそれを告知しなければ遺産分配は発生しない。
つまりクラウスおじさんはじい様の財産をすべて独占できる。そうさ、動機は十分なんだ。
So we have first thought about actual motive. Because I'm like wondering what could be the motive for basically this massacre happens. What's the motive here and why people are helping each other with this? I don't know. Is the money really enough of the motive? I don't think so, to be honest. I don't think that just the money has enough of justification of like murdering everyone. Maybe the 19th person X really doesn't exist on this island. But the person X existed. And that person was the 18th person.
つまりこの島の本来の人数は18人じゃなく17人だったんだ。
Yeah, if we assume that Kinzo was dead already on the island.
そこに未知の人物 X が隠れ潜んでいて犯行を行ったんだ。
Okay, everything just folded into my head into the places. Okay, that makes sense. My brain just got like into shambles for the last few minutes. Now I understand. So what they're saying is that when they arrived, there were 17 people on this island. Because Kinzo was dead, the murderer came in after their arrival, and he's the 18th person. So in that way, Red Truth that there's 18 people on this island is actually a true, and also saying that Kinzo is dead is also a true. And the Beatrice don't have to mention the name of the mysterious person X. It can be like Jonathan, for example, or what we know. And it would be true, because she don't have to mention him.
どうだベアト
But how did he sneak in, though? That's a question. Unless we believe he was... Okay, he could actually, like, being hired by maybe Kraus to assassinate Kinzo or something. Maybe he killed Kinzo before they arrived. Might be this case. Might be the case that Kinzo's died by the hand of this person before they arrived. And this person is like hiding in the mansion that's on Rokkenjima. The 2 kilometers away.
出てこい
The Kuadorian.
前回の最後の最大の謎は今解けたぞ
Did you know? I mean, you found the hole, I guess. Did it solve everything? I don't think so. I will have to think about this. Or did he? Well, I will read that. And I will try to figure it out. If he missing something. As Butter claimed that forcefully, the crisp sound of clapping came out of nowhere. And their surrounding turned bright. Becoming the usual witch tea room. Lovely Beatrice.
ブラボーブラボー
Oh.
そなたごとき無能にしてはようやくの感は否めぬがとにもかくにも一つの回答を出してみせた
Okay.
思考停止ならコンクリートの塊でもできる
Okay. Does it mean I don't have to go back to episode 3 ending and trying to solve it now? Did Butter just solve it? Okay, I don't want to waste time on episode 3 if it's already solved. Is it solved already? Or it is not? Is there something else?
つまりそなたはようやく今ようやく知性ある存在に進化できたわけだただ涙を流しはがみしながらわらわの靴を舐めるだけの存在からようやく一歩を踏み出したと言えようぞ
こんなくだらない言葉遊びで前回は翻弄されてたとはな俺も自分の情けなさに腹が立つさあベアト副賞要求だ在当者18人の中にじい様は含まれてると宣言できるものならやってみろああできやしねえさすでに死んでるんだからな
Let's see what she
てめえ
says.
のまやかしはこれで終わりだ
I can totally imagine Beata saying that actually. Come on, are you going to destroy Butler or not?
さーてどうしたものか赤き真実にて一刀両断に叩き割ってやろうか
Oh my god.
いやいやわざとここはじらして保留するのも良いかもしれぬ
Oh god, she's so playing with us.
より高みに誘ってからの方が面白いというもの
Damn. As Beata sneered obnoxiously, she looked like she was searching for an expression that would tick me off even more. As though she was saying that the answer I'd reached was impossibly ridiculous. Compared to me, annoyed as I was with the witch attitude, Gretel had a blank and composed expression on her face. Almost as though she would expected the witch to act that way.
なるほど。バトラが学んで成長するように、魔女も学んで成長するのね。
どうしたよベアトもったいぶるんじゃねえ苦笑できるってのかよ答えろ
Or refuse.
よしなさい、バトラ。魔女は安易に答えないわ。自らが利すると思わない限りね。
Okay.
何どういうことだ
Yeah, like that's pretty obvious, Butler. Stop being dumb again.
これまでのゲームで、あなたが赤き真実とやらで翻弄されていたから、魔女は何度もそれを繰り出してきた。
Yep.
でも、 今や状況は違う。あなたは赤き真実を誘い出し、むしろそれを武器に使っているわ。
Yep, like this is basically like asking her to give you a gun to you get that so you can shoot her. Like that's what even is this kind of thinking?
そんな状況で魔女が緑に赤を連発するわけもない。でしょ？
グレーテルとやら。そなたはバトラと違い、なかなかに頭が冴えるようだ。わらわも恐ろしい敵を迎えたものよ。その通り。バトラがわらわの赤き真実を期待する場面で、なぜに期待に応えてやらねばならぬ義理があるというのか。
We established that in like episode 2, so you can just refuse.
ない。わらわにはそなたが喜ぶことをする義理など、今朝食ったクロワッサンのパンくずのひとかけらほどもない。
やる。
その顔。わらわが赤き真実などという遊びを始めたのは、そなたのその顔を見たかった。
Yeah, and that was very effective.
その表情が拝めぬというなら、わらわにはこんな遊びをする理由がない。
負け惜しみだろ。俺の不祥要求に応えられないからって適当なこと言ってごまかそうったってそうはいかねえぞ。
うぬぼれるな。その程度の答え、造作もなく切り捨てられる。だがそれをわらわはわざわざ赤で言わぬ。そなたが求めるから言わぬ。なぜだかわかるか？
さっき言ったわ。一番美味しいところで突き落としたいって。
Yep.
その性悪な魔女はね、あなたが求めるところではもう赤は使わないって言ってる。つまり復讐要求なんていうお遊びにはもう付き合わないってことよ。
Oh. So basically the rule battle repeated no longer works in episode 4.
その通り。
So basically we are back to episode 2. Like early episode 2. Because the thing about repeating the red was like in the second half of episode 2. It was the first time it was introduced, I think.
バトラと違い、この女は話が早い。説明がいらぬ。わらわはわらわの望むとき、わらわが好むように赤き真実を。
Yep, like at the beginning.
そうね。赤き真実とはつまり魔女が自由に行使できる権利。人間側が望んだ時に行使しなければならない義務ではない。
Yep.
ただし内容によるわ。
Okay.
内容？どういうことだ？
Explain?
魔女はあなたの復讐要求に応える義務はない。ただしあなたの主張によって魔女説が打ち破られてしまう時のみ義務が生じる。
Oh, true. So she can like use it as a shield, basically.
なぜならこの裁判官なき法廷では反論されないことはすなわち真実だから。
Is how court was judged. The which is not referred became the truth. So basically, at this point, if Beato uses red, that means Butler is onto something actually, and she's trying to cover up,
あなたが思考停止に陥り
not to attack. It can be attack as well, sure, but it also means that it can be the cover up.
魔女の主張する魔女説を反論できなければそれが直ちに真実となってきたように。
Yeah. Because so far the red truths were like being attacks basically towards Butler. They're more like a shield now.
俺の今の推理に反論がない以上正解だということでいいわけか。犯人は18人目の謎の人物 X で じいさまはすでに死んでいるという推理で正解だというわけか。
Not necessary.
少なくとも魔女が反論するまではね。
Yeah. Until she opened the box, basically.
真実はより未来の新しい
The
真実を
Schrödinger
分ける。
box. Truth also uses to new truths farther in the future. Call back to the previous episode.
厄介なのはその反論のタイミングすらも魔女に委ねられているという点よ。
Yeah, that's a problem.
つまり今のあなたの推理が正解しているのか、それとも間違っているにもかかわらず魔女がその反論を保留しているのか。さもなくばそもそもその推理自体が魔女説を揺るがすことにならないため魔女が無視しているかのいずれか、現時点では判断がつかないということよ。
True.
そんなところ。
ベルンカステル教名、すくすく厄介な駒を送り込んでくれたものよ。おかげでわらわの出番がさっぱりな。
魔女はあなたの
Rather have
必
so much
勝
fun.
要求に対しタイミングをずらして答えることを覚えたのよ。ディレイトでも呼べばいいのかしら。
Delayed move.
ふざけた真似を。じゃあ俺は間違った推理を掲げたとしても、ベアとはわざと否定せずに俺を泳がせ、
Yeah, that's a problem.
さらに壮大に推理を広げた最後の最後にその根元をちょんと断ち切って。
Damn, this is like dangerous. Like we can like make theory about. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. This whole theory about Kinzo being dead can be just destroyed just at the end of episode 4. Like Butter will be like, "Ha, I got you. This happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, and that's why we have this ending." And then she's, you know what? Actually, Kinzo was alive at the beginning. And Butter is basically dead at this point.
全てをひっくり返してくる可能性さえあるってわけなのか。
And the reader. And that's in this case me. I will have to be so careful about making theory about episode 4 when I get to this point. I don't know when that will happen. Like, I need to find really a lot of time to analyze the red truths and make notes and drawings and everything. Also, like, Umineko being the first mystery novel to read and trying to solve is kinda hard, I guess. I don't know, maybe I should have read Higurashi before this. Would it be simpler? Let me know in the comments. Is Higurashi simpler than Umineko? Did I make a mistake? A single piece of reasoning became a bridge to the next piece. By demanding that she repeats lines, I've been able to strengthen my position and advance bit by bit. But since that bastard Beato learned this strange delay tactic, I can no longer confirm or deny my reasoning. She's evolving. This is like finally finding a staff that will let me search around in the darkness, only to lose it right away. I'm just stuck now, right?
こらこらバトラ、そんなに絶望的な顔をしちゃわらわのよだれが止まらなくなっちまうじゃないかい。その杖はもともと不甲斐ないそなたにわらわが与えたものに過ぎぬではないか。ようやくこれでハンデなしの対決になるだけだぜ。
Without handicap, the red text was a handicap for him indeed. So many traps lied before, but he managed to like find a way around. And now he have no idea if it's a trap or not.
でもだからといって副将要求がバトラの反撃手段の一つであることに変わりはないわ。すでに言ってる通り、魔女は魔女説を打ち破る致命的なものに限り、
Yeah, she will have to use red to defend.
反論の義務、すなわち赤き真実を語ることが義務となる。 反論のタイミングこそ魔女の自由ではあるけれども、それは必ず履行されなければならない。そうよね。
うん、そうなるであろうな。ゲームの終了時までにわらわがバトラの提唱する人間によるトリックを否定できなかった場合、バトラはそれを理由にわらわを否定し、勝利を宣言することが可能となろう。
それは人間側が提示するトリック説。すなわち復唱要求は必ずそのゲーム内、つまりエピソード内に反論されなければならないという
During
魔
the
女側の
game.
制約という認識でいいのかしら。
Fourth wall breaking! We have fourth wall breaking during the episode. Trick theory laid out by human side, another one. It tells you to repeat, must be countered during the episode. Don't tell me I will have to go through every single repeat in episode 2 and episode 3 and see if she eventually countered that with red. Will I have to do research like this? I don't know if I have time for this. God damn it. Well, guess I will use the breaks in work.
そうなろう。バトラの目的は、わらわがこの島で繰り広げる愉快なゲームのすべてを人間で説明し、わらわを否定してみせることだ。それをバトラが成し遂げたなら、その時点でバトラはゲームの勝者となるであろうぞ。
ルール確認。ゲーム終了時とはゲーム内の六軒島時間で1986年10月5日24時00分という認
Confirming the
識でいい？
rules. Okay. You know what? I think we'll end the episode here. I don't know if this is a good place or not. Probably is, but I think the confirmation of rules will be good to start with in the next episode, because it can serve as a reminder of the episode, basically, you know, as well. I like end in situations like this because when I start reading, then I will remember the previous episode better, and I don't know when I will record the next episode, so the more information I can get from the next sentence, basically, is more beneficial to me. And yeah, wow, this episode just like brought huge bombshells around. Oh, there'll be a lot of work with brown tubes, red text, repeat claims and everything for episodes 2 and 3. Maybe we need another stream. Maybe we need another stream for that. So you can help me. Actually, you helped me a lot about like understanding the brown tubes, basically. Brown tubes will be very helpful. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. I just... You heard me. My brain was going all around the places during this episode. I need to like settle down a little bit with it, and yeah, I guess I see the next episodes. And for the weekend there should be the theory about episode 1 that I made like a week ago now, I think it would be, or a few days at least. I will try to review it a little bit, but still I want to keep the base principles I've made there, so I don't want to mix any kind of magic there. Basically, my theory about episode 1 assumes that there's no magic involved anywhere, okay? Like, imagine that this game just started coming out and only episode 1 is available to us. And I want to treat it as the pure mystery without magic and stuff. That's how I want to treat episode 1 for now. And I will like add pieces from like red text and everything later on. So yeah, that will be it for today. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about this episode, and leave up a like if you like the episode, dislike if you dislike it, and maybe subscribe if you want to see more of episodes and theories about Umineko. And yeah, that will be it. So thank you for watching the episode, thank you for being with me, and for now, Pocket Watch is going out.